Hello and welcome to Solid Dan Gaming. This is episode 4 of our Let's Play Ostriv Alpha 3 series. So, if you haven't seen on the channel, there's actually a time-lapse video that I created between episode 3 and this episode. And it basically just shows you everything that I've done in the background here with regard to fencing, town hall, sort of garden area. Yeah, like fencing around here, creating my districts, making them a bit neater and a bit more organised. Same with the housing around here, that's purely there so I can follow a sort of a guide. It's pretty much just expanding on the skeleton that we already had, but I just thought, I may as well film what I'm doing for those that are interested, and just something else for you to sort of keep following along as I progress in. When I'm not filming the episode, so it gives you a bit of a link between that one and this one so you don't miss anything there. So basically in this episode I just want to try and get the town hall, definitely going to get the town hall finished so that I can get seasonal workers set up, because we've only just got these guys back into the fishing in April it was, and that was pretty bad. I sort of not really making the most of that, so seasonal workers is really going to help with that. Then we're going to get our trading post in. We'll sort of deal with the employment, which actually seems to be okay at the moment. I just had a quick look at that. We're going to try and remove this farm. I thought about planting some trees, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think we need to just yet. We're not looking like we're going to run out there. We're going to get the rest of the old campsite sort of dismantled. I've sort of asked them to demolish a couple of things here. We will bring... that's okay actually. We'll get the well demolished. Yeah, you'll notice a few things in the construction list here. Just to the town hall basically dismantled this well that's here, built the well, which is actually this one over here. Housing is over that side also. The chapel is over here in the graveyard behind the town hall. That's sort of here, little graveyard area I built there. Just a little seated garden there, and a buffer zone between the couple of houses that I put in. None of that's being built yet. It's all part of that time lapse, like I said. If you wanted to go across and watch that, then by all means, that's what it's there for. Yeah, sort of tried to create a nice little surrounding for the town hall. I will sort of build on things, and things might change slightly as and when I put other things in, but the skeleton's looking a bit more solid, a bit more concise, is that the word? Not sure. Anyway, let's get on with it. So we will get this taken off pause. First things first, I'll just let them build the town hall. While they're doing that, I will get the car parking built down here. So I've allocated a spot. He's just going to go in there and flip that round. That other way. Yep, that's it. And he just goes in there like that. Once they bring that to the top of the list after that well. Once that's built, I will transfer these carts across. Okay, that warehouse that was there has been emptied. Okay, that's been demolished. Nice, it's all going well now. Make empty. Let's just clear that pile out of the roadway. Yeah, like I said, once that cart parking is built, this one can be removed, and then we gain some space there. We don't really need it just yet, but that's fine. Okay, town hall, looking good. Awesome. Now let's get seasonal hiring on. We need to actually employ a counsellor first of all. We will change the 120% counsellor was earning. That's not happening. Okay, reduce that to 50% and hire women only for the counsellor's job. We will manage, won't let me do it until somebody's employed, but hopefully that'll happen sooner rather than later. Somebody takes the job. Let's take a couple of builders off. I don't need that many, because what I do need is a couple of guys extra on the fishing, because see, when they rest, going to work. Yeah, he's taking a rest, so while he's resting, somebody else may as well be fishing, so let's get some people to work there. And I think that's all good. I've set that up before. Once I get the seasonal work underway, yes, we've got a councillor, perfect. Manage seasonal hiring, so everything's set there, that's good. I can play around with the economy. I'm just going to keep an eye on it just to make sure we're not losing money. Seems okay at the moment, as long as we don't start losing a great deal of money. I mean, sort of spent a bit, but once 181. I just need to balance that, but I'll come back to that and fix that up a bit later. This episode, we just want to get things moving along a bit faster. So let's go down here. First port of call is change this. So January, February, and December are our off season, and on the on season we'll have 5 fishermen. Boathouse the same because they don't do any work in the winter, so that's fine. Get them, and I just employ them as and when. We'll put a carpenter in because the cart's going to need repairing soon, I think. Yep. So I'll get a carpenter going there. Hopefully somebody takes that job. Fantastic. Carpenter doesn't really need any seasonal workers. But I do tend to... I've got a warehouse being built here, which is going to be for our sort of trading district over here. I tend to put the warehouses on seasonal workers so that in the winter the people that are not working can work at the warehouses and just make sure they're filled up, ready for February, but March, when everybody's going to need all that stock again to start producing or fishing or building boats. Now I've got another house being built over here, that's good. I'm going to put that just for citizens. Turn off production so they're not... Actually, it doesn't hurt to have that. The guys that are building here can use it for now. We're looking good here. We've got wheat growing there. That one's fallow. This one's growing buckwheat, sunflower, and fallow. So that's good. We've still got potatoes in there, I think. Yes, okay. So I've built a warehouse there in the last episode, and I've put sunflower and hemp in there, so that's good. This farm's taken complete control, so this one wants empty, which I will do now. Make empty, and I will, hopefully, it didn't give me the option. No, it's not giving me the option for potatoes for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's only a granary item. I don't think it is, but anyway, that's fine. We'll work on that. I just need it to be empty, then I can basically demolish that building. So, okay, so we're good. Seasonal work is done. Town hall's finished. Trading post. Let's get this built, shall we? The employment is looking good. We've got a couple of vacancies. New family. That will change things, but that's fine. Let's get the trading post in, because I'm going to need to give them a bit more variety, even though they're sort of... They've calmed down a bit. There were a few houses with this not enough food variety icon above the houses. So this is how I'm going to have this just in there like that. So what I'm going to need to do is that's pretty much exactly how I want it. Although I could, if I do that, that sort of works a bit better, and then I'll just adjust that fence behind there. Yeah, I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to demolish all of this while that's happening. Good. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we'll just adjust the fences, because sort of wants everything to be square, but I think at the moment we're just working to our skeleton. So wouldn't it be... Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's get that moving again. Town Hall, we're going to bring that to the top of the list so we can get that built and moving along. Excuse me. So, like I said, yeah, got a nice... It's just sort of the grounds to the Town Hall. Trees will start to make this all look a bit nicer. So that's good. And we can start to grow a bit more now. How are we looking here? Yep, nearly there. So I'm just wondering if I should hire seasonal workers for the farm. I'm not quite sure I need to. No, not just yet. They will sort of take anybody that's available. Okay, the cart parking is good. Let's transfer the carts across. And get that demolished. Fence that up, and then we can get some more houses built. Or not houses, whatever it is I want to put in there. I'll just get it closed off for now. But that's fine. This little estate over here will continue also. Somebody's in there already, that's good to know. Yeah, this will just grow with the rest of the town. And how are we looking? Sort of in use at the moment, it's fine. Okay, that's cool. We can probably just continue on and put a couple more houses down. I did want to put a couple of market stalls behind there, but I'm sort of going to work that into another spot. So that's cool. That will just sit there. That's quite nice actually, that spot. We can put it in there. What have we got? Warehouse, chapel can wait. And then eventually we'll head out that way around the back there, but it's just going to be as and when. The bridge don't need to go across there just yet. How are we looking with fish? 180, so we are producing fish. We're not producing dried fish because I don't have the ability to buy salt as yet. This is empty, so we can demolish that. Get that brought up to there, and maybe put the chapel in above the houses and the warehouse, and then that's kind of, yeah, that prioritises that a little bit better. Now, how are we looking over here? Now, I did realise that actually we lose, if we don't gather these quick enough, we do lose it, so I need to make sure that we have got enough workers to get this done, because we don't want to be losing crop. That is the last thing we need. So wherever I have any labourers, I'm going to free them up, and I'm going to reduce that to 1. You don't need 2 labourers there. Smithy, you can also be reduced to 1, so we've got 2 women freed up. Forestry, kind of need a couple of these guys back now. We'll put them on the farm. Hire men for labourers. Yep. Because I need to get these harvested. If I click that, it might actually employ people quicker. Let's just make sure they're not all on building. It says we have a lot of job vacancies, and hopefully people will start taking these jobs. Somebody took it and then gave the job away. That's fine. Okay, so they're prioritising gathering. I'd like to get that field emptied. I know it's only because I learnt in the last episode that they actually disappear. If they sit there during winter, that they just disappear, and I don't like the idea that we're losing crop. Where are these workers that I've just moved? So we've got yeah, 5 of them now. I mean, that's kind of what I want. Blacksmith, you've got plenty of everything, so let's get one of these guys off of there. So we've got 2 in the forestry. Thatchers, don't need any thatch. Car parking, let's put that down to 50%. And hire women. Maybe hire men, because the builders won't be able to get it otherwise. Carpentry, that's fine. Boatyard. Okay, so we would have lost somebody for the councillor, but that's good. 2 guys building the trading post, and how are we looking? Okay. All the jobs are filled, which is a bit odd, because I've kind of released a few men from jobs, and they're not currently showing up, but that's cool. This is working. We're getting that field cleared. It's October. Ooh, there we go. We got a guy in there. That's good. And maybe I'll put hire men on for the workers also, and just do that. I don't know if it's more efficient to have the workers or the labourers. Either way, they get paid the same wage. And that's good. Okay, so we're... Oh, great. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. We're currently... Now wheat should show up. Perfect. Let's put 20,000 on there for wheat. It's not showing as buckwheat just yet. Maybe now it will. Because it's in there, so maybe it doesn't show up until it's harvested. Although the wheat was showing up. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Okay, so the wheat is good. We've collected that completely. The hemp, oh, it's sunflower. That may suffer depending on whether we get it harvested in time, but we've got a lot of people there, so I think we could be okay. We'll just keep an eye on it. That's fine. Trading post is looking really good. Nearly there, in fact. Just do a little bit of fencing while we're waiting. So my idea for the trading post is to have my trading post here, obviously, and just the other side of the trading post here is going to be beautiful. Look at that. Let's get somebody working there. And get a worker. Yeah, so the other side of the trading post here, I'm going to do that now, in fact. I'm going to put a granary. So, well, I'm actually going to, first of all, put a couple of market stalls in there. Should just work like that. Put another one in beside. You can actually change the design of these also, which is kind of cool. You can F1 and it will change the style, and then F2 is the pattern. So I just change that a little bit, mix it up, and we'll go there. That's cool. And here we will have this roadway. I believe is going to have to move, thinking about it, but that's fine. Put our granary in there. So snow is falling. Now they're not going to actually be able to get to this, so I need to remove the fence so they can get in and out. That's cool. How are we looking here? Sunflower. Buckwheat. Did we harvest? Or have we lost it? Maybe we harvested it all. No, I think we may have lost it. Not sure. I kind of wish I'd have checked over here now. I've got a feeling that that's from the last season because there's none showing up here. That's a real shame. Okay, that's a bit of a worry. Now we've got all those workers there. Everybody set the labour. We might be able to get on top of that next year. Hopefully. Okay, so that will have shut down the fishing. Yep, no workers there. This is the same. Carpentry, we've got one guy here. That is completely empty, so we'll demolish that. Done. And put some fences in there. Beautiful. Spin that camera around so I can do this side. I actually need to have a fence going. I'll just leave an opening there. That's fine. Okay. So let's, hopefully we've got a manager in there. Yeah, that's good. I'll put the call out for some different food types here. Let's go just to Balaklia, send a messenger and see what comes back in. See if we can get maybe some salo. I'm guessing that's what they're, yeah, they've got potatoes, fish. If I get them some salo or honey, depends what's available from Balaklia, and we'll try and keep them happy. So the chapel's built. That was my idea for the graveyard there. And he's arrived already. That was quick. Okay, so we can buy from him. Okay, just honey. That's fine. We'll buy maybe 1,000 honey. Might have to be 500 honey. Deal. Somebody else arrived now. Wow, you send a messenger and somebody visits from somewhere else. That's good though, because we can buy salo from him. So let's buy 500 salo. Deal. Okay, cool. I need to probably sell charcoal if I can, so we'll put that in the export list. I'd say generally haven't been able to sell more than a certain amount, but well, that was quick, wasn't it? They just filled up so they can get the charcoal in there. Let's see if I can sell it to either of these guys. Not that one. Yep, he'll buy. Okay, can sell. So that's 64. I'm going to say dollars because it's what I'm used to, and I will accidentally keep saying it anyway. So I'm going to assume that this is dollars. So yeah, $64 coming back in. So I need to make sure there's money coming back in. We are losing at a pretty significant rate due to salaries. Housing rent is very low, so I'm actually going to fix that up now. Wages are at 50%. Let's just take that down to 180. So that's 270. We'll take that down to 160. Market price is probably 80%, and the house rent will be $1.50. See how that plays out and go from there, because I can't keep hemorrhaging money like that. That's going to send me broke in no time. Population steady. Okay. The the warehouse is complete down the end there. That's good. So we can work on that. We want to put in there wood. Let's just call it 50,000. I like how there's no capacity on these warehouses too. Maybe that will change when the final game is released. We'll put firewood in there. 50. I've only actually got 4 slots, so I might want to make this a little bit more. I'm just going to put metal parts and nails. Let's just put nails in there. The carpenter will get his metal parts from the blacksmith directly. Well, actually, yes, I'll get rid of firewood and put nails in there and metal parts. So it's basically everything that's being produced over here is available there for people to pick up, take in a cart and distribute. So you've got any boat for the fishing dock or for the boatyard. They can pick up wood from here. The carpenter can pick up metal parts from there. The blacksmith will collect. Actually, doesn't need to collect anything there. He'll just deliver. They'll deliver metal parts there for the carpenter, and the wood will be there for everybody else, and the thatch also for the construction workers. So that's good. And these stalls here, I believe, are selling potatoes, fish, and make sure we're selling firewood. There we go. That's a vital thing to sell because it's winter and it's going to sell quite a lot. And I should now have sallow, be able to put sallow on the list. Hopefully, if it has arrived. Not yet, we got honey. So let's put, okay, visitor from Marifa. Do you want to buy some charcoal? No. Okay, what are you selling though? What can we buy? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. We do have wheat now, so we can get some chickens going. Let's have a quick look here and put honey on the list. And we're going to worker in there. Yeah, beautiful. So we've got those 2 market stores for this lot of housing here. People can start buying goods and hopefully fix this not enough food variety icon that keeps appearing. These market stores here will remain inactive for the moment. Housing over here is going well. Where are the other houses to be built? I think that's those 2 there and that one. Those are the last 3 on the list. The granary's next, and we're looking good. So everything's sort of flowing. We've got guys back in there now. The seasonal workers have come into effect, but nobody taking jobs at the carpentry, and we need them for the car. Ah, no, it's the boats. Okay, boat needs repair, so I need somebody here. So let's remove the worker from there and put it the availability there. Even though I don't think I have any. So there's vacancies but no people. So that means I need to remove potentially a worker from there and change that to workers women only. And to see how that goes. 2 builders, because I do need somebody to do that quickly. Yeah, okay, so he should be collecting the boat now then, that's the case. Yeah, beautiful, he's fixing that up. He'll get the other one done and then get back to work. Cool, 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 cool. Alright guys, we are looking good. Everything has sort of fallen into place. I'm totally unsure whether we lost that field of sunflowers. Maybe I'll keep an eye on that. I'll check to see what we had in there before the episode and see if we did lose that or if that's including. Hopefully we didn't lose it, but we'll see. It doesn't matter, we're growing sunflowers in... Oh no, that was the sunflowers. So this is fallow. Okay, sunflowers next season, but that's fine. I'll check it and keep an eye on it in future. just make sure we don't lose crop, because that will be detrimental to our plan. Make empty. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. If you like this episode, hit that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and join me for the next episode. Thanks again. See you soon.